I don't see any reason for my work to change post-COVID. As it is, I have not seen any change during the lockdown. I am actually in France, and I have been working, and I had the same discipline with my work as I have usually. I can even say that I have been working more because there was no temptation from outside. We are, as a painter, we are part of a system from the moment I am painting till the time my work is reaching some other people's house. And we have to go through a system where there will be some trouble, for example, to get the photograph done, to get the gallery open, to have the framing done. So the whole system might suffer from the post-COVID, but my part of the work has no trouble, no large impact. My inspiration, I will, as usual, say I'm not very fancy, but I will say that both my parents gave me large inspiration. I am stuck now in our country house in south of France, where they have been working a lot, and I am working right now in my father's studio, and I was surrounded by all their work. And then I thought I am lucky because I don't have one good painter in the family as parents. I have two good painters. Thank you, Mama, Papa. I am safe in France. And if I want to say about the second circle, of people who gave me maybe the test of painting, I will say, but it's not a secret, Jérôme Bosch, Hieronymus Bosch. Because at that time they were having it was only committed work with so strict thing they have to respond to, and he managed to make it so funny and with a lot of personal inspiration. I remember when I was young, I was looking at the book about his work, and right now I continue to admire his work and look it with a lot of attention. I continue to look at his work. Regarding digital technology, I don't trust much this technology regarding the legacy. See, nowadays, if we want to keep something, we have to save it and double save it on hard drive and USB key, and you know that the validity of this memory is very limited. Unless even in a gramophone before, or in a very old photography, argentic photography, it was easy, it was possible to keep it for a long time. It's still there. But so I feel that digital technology is easy because it can help, but it is not something that I trust much. And as a form of art, I find even it is in our society, I feel it is nearly a shame to use this kind of video and technology which are using electricity and power, because nowadays we are told that we have to save water, we have to save power, we have to save everything, and people are making some kind of art where you have to waste this kind of energy to operate them. So in that sense, I don't encourage this kind of technology. But this is my point of view. Me, I am a painter who is painting with paint and brush, so very maybe old-fashioned and obsolete for many people. But let's see. Of course, I hope we will continue to have places like galleries, art fair, where we can have all the works shown together physically, even if they are confined places. I don't feel that I will be more eager to make collaboration or different medias work. As it is, I was not doing it before COVID, so I don't think I will get the test for that after COVID. And also, I have the feeling that in our practice as an artist, it's very personal. As the moment you decide to make it because it's fashionable to work on some multimedia or something like this, and if it is not something which is touching yourself as a painter, for example, it's useless, because you won't be focused on that. So you will do this kind of work with a new media or in kind of collaboration, for example. You will do it not fully focus on it. So there is no use to do something if you are not focused, especially in our kind of work. Either you do it fully involved or you don't do it. This is the advantage we have. We can choose what to do in our work. So in my case, I don't think I will be tempted to collaborate more than what I was doing till now. You see the limit very fast of the digital learning. For example, during the COVID, I have been teaching my daughter mathematics, English, French, Spanish, and all the rest. And you see that institutions are very needed because this is their own job. And can you imagine when you talk about art, and it is something you have to learn the technical practice. So it is something you need to be physically present with the teacher. The teacher has to discuss and see your work and explain it so much. It's not just some data that you can pass. You need to share the experience. So of course, technology is very helpful. During this lockdown time, we understood that, but it's not definitively. It's just a help. It cannot replace the interaction between a teacher and the student for learning art, at least. I am not a social painter in the sense that I don't depict the society, neither my community, but I depict what I have inside me, my inner feeling. But my work can be used as a support, as a subject to discuss between different people. So there is a social impact in that sense. And what is surprising during the lockdown, I have seen, many people, many friends asking me to send them photo of my work in progress. And, at this point where everything is locked and nothing is progressing, as an artist, we can still do something, and we are helping people to in that sense, because they were stuck in the house, and suddenly even people who don't pay attention to painting, suddenly they were finding some interest in seeing the work, and they took the time to look at the work and see how it was going on day after day. So I feel this lockdown had a good impact, and people can have also a new point of view on the artist, because sometimes they can consider that we are not really working because we are not suffering working, we are enjoying working. So this time they had a lot of opportunity to look in a new way to our work.